Fournier, please raise your hands. Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Evan, you're a guy, obviously been around Markel for a while now. Just how devastating was that to see yesterday, and how much does your heart go out to him?
There's not much to say, Dan. It's just a horrible news. There's not much else to say.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Evan, how are you and your teammates' moods and outlooks after something like that last night?
I don't know, Josh. It's not like we had time to actually talk about it, So, I mean, when it happened, I was in the back with Mike. So, obviously, we were sad and disappointed for Kale. But, like I said, it's horrible news. But, the season continues, and we have to have the right mindset to keep winning games. So, we got to move forward, unfortunately.
Philip Rossman-Reich, Orlando Magic Daily.
Hey, Evan. With Kel out, Cole steps into the starting lineup. He's a rookie, he's still very young into his NBA career. What can you and the rest of your teammates do to kind of help him acclimate and kind of get up to speed to help you guys? What can you do to integrate him into the starting group?
Well, to be honest, I think it starts with him. It's not fair on him because he had such a short training camp and he had no summer league and he couldn't really get prepared like we did. So it's not fair on Cole, but it's mostly gonna be on him. I mean, as a point guard, first of all, you gotta know every plays, and you really gotta understand how we want to play on offense and on defense. So I mean, if he mess up plays or if he mess up coverages, of course we're gonna tell him, that it wasn't the right play. But I think it really starts with him just knowing everything, being super solid, and that's how you build confidence. You build confidence with not making any mistakes at first, just making the simple plays. And the more and more you get a rhythm, then that's where you can start doing more and more, because he obviously has NBA talent. It's obvious. He just needs to learn how to use it.
Roy Perry, Orlando Sentinel.
Evan, just wondering, how you're feeling in terms of your back, what you were able to do today in practice, and do you expect to play, tomorrow in Houston and Saturday in Dallas?
I've been better, to be honest. This is kind of frustrating. I did go through practice. We didn't do a whole lot, though. It was mostly shooting and 5-on-0. So I went through practice. So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure because, that flight is not going to help me either. So we'll see.
Mike Bianchi, Orlando Sentinel.
Yeah, Evan, as one of the team leaders on the squad, I'm just wondering, how do you keep the team from feeling sorry for itself after all the injuries of the last year or two?
I don't think we feel sorry. Like I said, it's disappointing. It's hard to see a friend go down, but there's no time to feel sorry for. Injuries happen every year for every team. And that's just the business we're in. You have to keep moving forward, and you have to keep getting better. So I don't think any one of us should feel sorry.
Dan Savage.
Evan, your team's perimeter defense has been improving throughout the year. Against a team like Houston, just how imperative is it, and how much stress do they put on a defense, and just how important is that tomorrow?
Well, I didn't watch them play yet, so I don't know how they because they have a new system, they have a new coach, they have Wall, Cousins, Christian Wood, but they obviously got James Harden, and they have a lot of firepower. They can do a lot of things on the floor, so it's gonna be a tough matchup, but if we fight and if we do the right thing defensively, I think we can really give them a problem. obviously we're going to have to be super disciplined with fouling, because James and John can really get to the free throw line, and play just a full game for 48 minutes, no mistakes. That's the only way I think we give ourselves a chance to win those 2 games on the road.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Evan, since we're not there in the practice courts with you, or even in the, near the court during games, we don't really know Cole like we would have known another rookie during a non-pandemic year. Just how competitive and tough-minded is he?
He's very competitive. That's the first thing I saw. Cole, when he first got here, we were doing ones and threes. You can tell the guy's competitive. I mean, his dad was an NBA player, so he's got that in his blood for sure. And he wants to do great. That's obvious. There's no doubt about that.
Go ahead, Josh.
When someone wants to succeed so badly and is as competitive as he is, like you are, what advice would you have for a person like that when he's going through a shooting slump early in his career?
To be honest, it's nothing, because it's not even a shooting slump. You gotta understand that Cole was his last game in college was what, in March? Yeah, so maybe February. I mean, the guy didn't go through summer league. He didn't go through NBA workouts, short training camp. It's hard. Just being out there without knowing what NBA basketball is. So, like I said, he has NBA talent. It's obvious. He just needs time to get acclimated to what the NBA is and how he's going to get his looks. And he plays point guard. That's probably the hardest position to play. So he has so much to take in that I think he's playing and he's thinking at the same time. So once he gets comfortable, he's going to be able to just do more and more. So I wouldn't even call that a shooting slump. I would just call it just a learning experience as a rookie, really.
Mike Bianchi, Orlando Sentinel.
Yeah, Evan, have you and your teammates talked about what happened at the U.S. Capitol building yesterday with the mob storming the Capitol? And as someone from France, what did you think when you saw that in our country?
What else can I say? It looks surreal. There's not much to say. When things like that happen in America, sometimes I don't necessarily understand, because, for example, I didn't really know what the Capitol was before yesterday. And so I always when something happens, I always try to translate it to what it would be like if it was in France, and so, I thought about just people in Paris just getting inside the building of the area in Paris where you have all the ministers, the president, and all that, the Senate, and it just didn't seem possible to me that something like that would actually happen. So I can't even imagine for you guys how you guys must feel, and it's just very scary, I think. And you know what? The worst thing to me is that people that did that are on TV saying their names like it's okay. It's kind of hard to understand from my perspective. So just crazy days, man. Hopefully things will get better soon.
Thank you.
Okay, any final questions for Evan? All right, I think we're good.